rumors are
false. The rumors are false. In a video a couple months ago, I said the following: if you term, you'll never be hired at the company again. You'll be blacklisted. You want to do everything you can to avoid terming. And I can now officially confirm that the rumors that if you term from your college program, Disney will never hire you again are false. That's right, baby, I'm going back to Florida. That's why the background of this video looks like such a nightmare, because I'm in the middle of moving. At the time of recording this, I leave town in 8 days. So yeah, TLDR, I am moving again. I am moving for the 4th time since 2022. This is my 4th cross-country move. I hate moving so much. You'd think I would stop doing it. This next one has to be the last one for a while though. Like, I can't keep living like this. What will I be doing in Florida working for the mouse? You might be wondering. Hell if I know. No, I know. I'll be doing merchandise. When I was on my college program, I worked in attractions. This time coming back, I wanted to do merchandise, in part to try something new, but also because when you're merchandise, you can pick up shifts at other locations, which is a thing that you can't do in attractions unless you are like cross-trained to work those attractions. So being a broke little 20-something, I figured it would be easier to always make sure I was working so I could make money if I was in merchandise. But how did we get here? You might be wondering. Especially since in that same video that I quoted earlier, I compared working at Disney to being a lotus eater. And I said that it was fun, but I got sick of it after a while and I felt like I wasn't using my brain. So like, how did we go from that to less than a year later? Because I have been gone from the Disney company for less than a year. How did we get to this point where I'm moving back to Florida and working for them again? I moved back to Wichita for a job that I thought I was really going to like. I applied for it because I was like, this is stupid that the only reason that I don't want to apply for this job is that it's in Wichita and I don't want to move back to my hometown. That's stupid. I should just apply for this job. So I was like ready to do that job. I was excited for it. I'm not gonna like talk trash on my previous employer. That doesn't feel very professional, and I might need to list those people for professional references in the future. But the main thing is that I wasn't feeling very fulfilled from the work, which is crazy because the work I was doing was very like content creation. I was writing, I was doing a podcast, I was doing some video stuff, all the type of work that I thought I would really derive a sense of purpose and fulfillment from, and I didn't. So now I'm in this spiral of like, well, do I really like doing those kinds of projects, or did I just like doing those projects because I'm good at them? Like, is it that I actually enjoy writing and doing video and audio stuff, or is it just that it's something I'm pretty good at, so I thought that I would want to pursue a career in that? I think what it was for me is that I worked at a zoo, which was very cool, but zoos just have animals. So basically everything I was doing was animal-based, which is cool. Everyone loves an animal, fun fact, but it did mean that I was asking like the same 10 people the same 10 questions for every article I wrote for the zoo's website, for every podcast episode I put out. So while the content itself was a little varied, my process and method of going about creating it was very repetitive, and I didn't like that. And I tried to introduce things into my work environment that allowed me to kind of spice things up. You know, I kind of branched off into some like, well, what about vet med? What about conservation work? What about like education programs at the zoo? So I tried to spice it up a little, but that still wasn't enough. And then because what I was doing at work was writing and audio production and some video production. It meant that I didn't want to do those things in my free time because I was burnt out from doing it on the clock. Hence my severe hiatus from this channel. I like doing YouTube, that's why I do it. Like, this channel doesn't have a ton of followers, more on that later. But the reason that I've, periodically created videos and uploaded them is because I like yapping and I like doing video editing and I like uploading this stuff. Even if like 2 people watch it, I create content for myself. So even though I like had the time to create more videos, I worked a 8 to 5. So I had my whole evenings and weekends that I could have been doing stuff. I didn't, because I was just like, I do this at work, I don't want to do it in my free time. Which sucks because, the stuff you do on your free time, you get to choose what it's about. You get to choose what you're writing about, what you're researching into, what kind of videos I, could make. But I just didn't have it in me. I was also like stupid depressed this last year. We're not going to get into that, but that was also a factor, I think, is that I just wasn't feeling like myself. So I'm moving back to Florida, in part because I had a friend who, if she's watching this, thanks dog, she's moving. And so she was looking for someone to take over her lease. So I figured, why not? And then I just reapplied to work at Disney because I like theme parks. And the mouse has welcomed me back into his loving embrace. This is only a part-time job though, so I am looking for other employment in Florida, other part-time jobs. So, I'll be working for the mouse and some other company. But really what this job that I've had for the last year, not even the last like 9 months, has taught me is it's opened my eyes to the kind of stuff I do want to do, like the kind of work that I think I'll be happy doing. But like I said earlier, I've always kind of made YouTube videos for myself and like when I wanted to. That's changing going forward. So this is not the reason I'm moving to Florida. This is just like a fun little bonus. At the end of January, Universal Parks released a video giving visitors a first look at their upcoming third gate, their new theme park opening in 2025, Epic Universe. One section of this theme park is going to be Universal Movie Monster themed.
It's alive! It's alive!
Dark Universe, a world where Universal's classic monsters are reimagined in an ominous and chilling experience.
Everything you've ever wanted to experience with monsters is in this world.
I love the Universal Movie Monsters, and I need to be one of the first people that gets to see this new theme park land. I need that. But the only way that'll happen is if I get invited to the media night, if I get invited to the media preview for this theme park. The only way I'm going to get invited to the media night and be one of the first people to see the Dark Universe section of the Epic Universe theme park in 2025 is if I have established myself as an online creator and I have a substantial following and I have clout. I've done the math. It seems like the fewest number of followers I can have and achieve this goal is in like the 50,000 range. We're currently sitting at like 53 followers. All 53 of you that are currently subscribed, thank you. Those of you watching that are not, go do that. Click the subscribe button. So, if I want clout, if I want to be invited to this media preview, I need to post consistently. And I'm a small fish in the large pond that is internet creation. But what's a smaller pond? Theme park content creators. And what's an even smaller pond? People that create content related to movie monsters. So I'm gonna hollow out my niche in those areas, make content focused in those areas. There'll be other content as well, don't worry. This channel has always been a hodgepodge of kind of whatever I wanted it to be. That's why we have video essays and rankings and DIYs and video game playthroughs, because I just wanted it all in one place. I just want to upload what I want to upload, and that's going to continue. It's just going to be a little more purposeful, and it's going to have a goal. I'm still going to only upload content that I think is good, that I think is entertaining, that is something that I would want to watch. But it's going to be more consistent. I'm going to get over my fear of vlogging. That's a big one for me. And you know, I have a year. I have a year to do this. Crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you. And I hope that you will join me on my quest to get enough internet clout and presence that Universal Studios Florida will invite me to their media night so that I can be one of the first people to see the Dark Universe section of the Epic Universe Park. I can only achieve this goal if you give me your support, if we work together. This is a team project. And you know what? You get something out of it too. You get content, but also, like, if I'm one of the first people to see it, then through my camera lens, you also get to be one of the first people to see it. So help my dream come true and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And be sure to click the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload. Is that what you're supposed to say? Give the video a like and leave a comment so that it increases engagement on the video so that YouTube rewards me by bumping my content in the YouTube algorithm, therefore bringing in more people to this group project. Also, I'm on Instagram now. I've always been on Instagram. My account is just private, but now I have a public-facing Instagram. You can find me there at Bishop Byline. Do you get it? Because my name is Bishop, and Byline is what it's called in like a newspaper article or a magazine article where it says by name. That's the byline. So it's the things that I've created. It's my byline. It's the Bishop byline. Do you get it? You may sensibly chuckle now. Can you tell this video doesn't have a script and I'm just going off the cuff? So yeah, TLDR, I'm moving to Florida again. And this time I have a goal and a dream, and let's achieve that goal together. Only you can prevent forest fires, and also only you can help me achieve internet clout so that Universal Studios Florida will invite me to the media preview night for the opening of Epic Universe, the theme park, so that I can be one of the first people to see the Dark Universe section of that park. Thank you and good night. Do you guys want to know a secret? The mic wasn't even real. It was a prop. I don't know what to do with my hands during these videos.